you know who you are if you can't remember things? How do I figure that out? What's the truth? How do you know? If something
Memory is one of the most magical capabilities of mind. Without it, life is made up of disconnected fragments that don't have any meaning. Memory is the glue that binds our mental life together. We are what we remember. Memory is a dynamic process, and each time we retrieve a memory, it may change. So something you remember when you were little, when you remember it later, you add to your understanding of what you are remembering. People tend to be absolutely sure that their memories are the way that it happened. But memory's not a recording device, and the truth is that every time you remember, it's an act of imagination. You are imagining and reconstructing something in the moment about how it was then, and things can change along the way. Memory is visual. They're images that we add a story to. We add the drama, we add the dialogue, we add the meaning. One way to freeze a memory may be through the art of storytelling. A story gets to the essence of the emotion and revives the memory like a visit to the original event. Most of the brain's processing is unconscious and unavailable to us, and a lot of it is influencing the very little we are conscious of. There are experiences that we have that control our behavior and our connections to people. We're not usually aware of those things. We can understand them, we can learn them, we can make the unconscious conscious. Explicit memories are memories that you have a story for. You have words, you have images, but the images are part of a narrative already. So it's any memory that we already have. And people generally talk about explicit memories. They don't talk about the memories that don't yet have language. Implicit memory is memory the body remembers. There are body sensations. There may be moods that wash over you. You have the feeling, but you don't know what it's connected to. Sometimes you're operating on automatic pilot. You don't really get what happened. So the trauma or the emotional response to it can happen even years later. Any two people can come together, and out of their two separate stories can create a third story that's bigger, different, not anything that either of their own stories is alone.
Somebody help me. I don't want this anymore. I don't want to be alone.
Listening is one of the most important things we can do for each other. But listening shapes telling. The question is, how have people been listened to in the past that may get in the way of their telling their story?